Welcome everyone to another deep dive into the wonders of homeopathy. Today we're exploring Hamamelis virginiana, better known as witch hazel, a remedy that's been a quiet hero in natural healing for centuries. Why should you stay with me until the end? Picture this, a single gentle solution that can ease swollen veins, stop stubborn bleeding, and even calm a restless mind, all without harsh side effects. Whether you're battling varicose veins, curious about homeopathy, or just love a good story about nature's gifts, this journey will reveal how Hamamelis could transform your approach to wellness. So grab a cup of tea and let's get started. Hamamelis virginiana hails from the bark and leaves of the North American witch hazel shrub, a plant with a rich legacy in both traditional and homeopathic medicine. Indigenous peoples and early settlers prized it for its ability to soothe inflammation and heal skin irritations. But in homeopathy, it's so much more. This remedy doesn't just patch up physical ailments like venous congestion or hemorrhoids. It reaches into the emotional sphere, offering comfort to those who feel fragile or overwhelmed. Think of it as a steady hand guiding you back to balance when your body and spirit feel stretched too thin. Today I'll walk you through its preparation, its essence, and why it's a staple in my materia medica. The magic starts with fresh bark and twigs. They're soaked in alcohol to create a tincture, then diluted and shaken vigorously in a process called succussion. Low potencies like 6C tackle acute flare-ups, 200C or 1M address chronic issues. It's alchemy, transforming physical matter into energetic medicine. If I were to personify Hamamelis, I'd call it the calm, composed friend who steps in when you're at your breaking point. Its essence is all about fragility and resilience. People who need this remedy often feel like their bodies can't take much more. Veins that ache under pressure, skin that bruises at a whisper, or emotions that flare unexpectedly. It's as if their internal systems are saying, "I'm full, I'm tense, I need help." Hamamelis responds like a soothing balm, easing that sense of congestion and vulnerability. It's the remedy for those quiet sufferers who endure discomfort with dignity, restoring strength where it's been worn away. Now, while Hamamelis is a powerhouse for physical symptoms, its mental and emotional profile is just as fascinating. It suits individuals who carry tension in both body and mind. Imagine a hard-working professional like Sarah who feels overlooked at work. She's not one to shout, but inside she's irritated when her efforts go unnoticed. Her veins might even throb as her frustration builds. Or picture a student gripped by anxiety, their mind racing with worries about a looming exam, their nose bleeding from the stress. Then there's the parent who, after a relentless day, dissolves into tears, overwhelmed yet restless. These are the Hamamelis types, irritable, anxious, and emotionally fragile, yet often too reserved to ask for help. This remedy calms that storm, bridging the gap between mind and body. Let's dive into where Hamamelis truly excels. First, it's a master at managing bleeding. Think excessive menstrual flow, nosebleeds, or dark, slow oozing from varicose veins. It steps in to control the hemorrhage without forcing the body into suppression. Next, inflammation, swollen veins, sore hemorrhoids, even aching muscles find relief with its gentle anti-inflammatory touch. Skin issues, bruises, minor wounds, and cracked skin heal faster under its care, and for circulatory woes like varicose veins or phlebitis, Hamamelis decongests and strengthens, easing that heavy, full feeling. It's like a repair crew for your tissues, working holistically to restore vitality. Meet John, a teacher who's on his feet all day. By afternoon, his legs feel like lead, varicose veins pulsing with every step. Lately, he's noticed hemorrhoids too, sore and occasionally bleeding dark blood after a long day. Even a small nick on his hand bleeds longer than it should. Exhausted but restless, he barely complains, just elevates his legs at home with a cool cloth. A colleague suggests Hamamelis, and within days, the heaviness lifts, the bleeding slows, and he feels lighter. That's Hamamelis at work, tackling the root of his discomfort with quiet efficiency, giving him back his energy. Hamamelis doesn't discriminate, it's a friend to all. For men, it's a go-to for hemorrhoidal pain, especially from sitting too long or lifting heavy loads, and even varicose, that dragging sensation in the scrotum. Women often turn to it during menstruation. Those heavy dark flows or varicose veins flaring up during pregnancy find soothing relief. And children? Think of the little ones who bruise easily from rough play or get frequent nosebleeds after a tumble. A across ages and genders. If fragility and congestion are at play, Hamamelis steps up to support. Beyond its core uses, Hamamelis has some hidden talents. It's been known to aid post-surgical recovery, reducing soreness and swelling after procedures like vein treatments. For those with venous ulcers, those stubborn, painful sores on the legs, it can speed healing. Even in rare cases, like bleeding inside the eye, it helps absorb the hemorrhage. Traditionally, witch hazel was used by indigenous peoples for everything from swellings to eye issues, a nod to its versatility that homeopathy has refined into a precise, energetic tool. How do we know Hamamelis is the right fit? Look for these telltale signs. Bruising comes easily. Minor bumps leave dark, tender marks. Veins feel full or tense, almost like they're about to burst. Bleeding is profuse, often dark and passive, flowing steadily rather than gushing, sometimes leaving you weak. And here's a quirky one: restlessness. Despite exhaustion, you're worn out but can't settle down. These peculiar symptoms are like fingerprints, setting Hamamelis apart and confirming it's the remedy you need. Hamamelis isn't alone in its field, so let's distinguish it from its cousins. Arnica excels for bruising too, but it's all about sudden trauma, think a fall or a blow, while Hamamelis handles chronic vascular weakness. Pulsatilla shares emotional sensitivity, yet it's for weepy, changeable souls who crave comfort, unlike Hamamelis' irritable fragility. Then there's Aesculus, great for deep venous congestion with a splintery rectal pain, whereas Hamamelis focuses on superficial veins and passive bleeding. Picking the right remedy is an art. Hamamelis shines when veins and vulnerability align. Hamamelis plays well with others. It pairs beautifully with arnica or calendula for injuries, boosting healing when bruising and veins are involved. Ferrum metallicum complements it too, especially if bleeding leads to weakness or anemia. But beware, coffee and camphor can antidote it, undoing its effects if you overindulge. These relationships let us craft a tailored plan, amplifying Hamamelis' gentle power or dialing it back when needed. So what have we learned? Hamamelis virginiana is your ally for fragile veins, stubborn bleeding, and that overwhelmed feeling, physical or emotional. From varicose veins to heavy periods to quiet irritability, it restores resilience with a tender touch. It's a testament to homeopathy's brilliance, treating the whole person, not just the symptom. Whether you're a man, woman, or child, if congestion and fragility weigh you down, Hamamelis might just be your gentle guardian. One last note. This is for your knowledge, not a prescription. Homeopathy is powerful but personal. Consult a qualified practitioner before diving in, especially for serious conditions. I've loved sharing Hamamelis with you. It's a gem worth exploring. Until next time, stay curious, stay well, and keep asking questions about the healing world around us.